Alright, so welcome to Viva Mexico for the Mexican Grand Prix. So, yeah, I didn't qualify that great because I got the car set up for the rain. Qualifying was in the dry and the race is going to be in the wet, so I set the car up for the wet. So the car should be pretty fast in the race. So yeah, I qualified way down in 15th, which is kind of obvious because, again, AI are just too fast in qualifying and really need those aero upgrades. I gotta get the rest of the upgrades to make this car much better. But either way, let's go ahead and go racing. Let's go racing south of the border. Eh, man, if I was president of the United States, I really want to build relations with Mexico. I really do, because, it's a great country.
Here we go then. It's time to race in Mexico City, a place which gave Honda their first ever victory back in 1965. American Richie Ginther won from third on the grid. And what are the Honda powered cars this year? Well, Red Bull have been going strong here in recent seasons, so can they keep that record going today? 17 corners then at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, 10 to the right and 7 to the left, and all of them will have to be tackled in difficult, wet conditions here today. No DRS assistance either, at least not for the start of the race, but the best overtaking opportunities will still be down into turn 1 or shortly afterwards into turn 4. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. A fantastic effort from Pierre Gasly yesterday puts him on pole, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Bottas, Norris, Charles Leclerc and Perez, Hamilton, Tsunoda, Ricciardo and Carlos Sainz, Russell, Delatraz, Esteban Ocon and Vettel, Bird, Stroll, Daniel Ticktum, and Guan Yu Zhou, Giovinazzi, Latifi, Mazepin, and Mick Schumacher. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
We're still in with a chance of winning the title. We need you to push as hard as you can in the 5 remaining races.
Yeah, definitely want to. Yeah, alright. This should be good. Alright. Wet weather driving here in Mexico. And it's lights out and away we go. I'm gonna have slipstream if I can. And it's hard to see, that's for sure. Alright. Car seems to be in good shape. Man, the AI really constantly enjoy turning down on me every time. Coming through, Yuki. Thank you. Sneak by Sir Lewis. Alright, time to get after that McLaren. Yeah, that was dumb. Was trying to brake so I'd get behind, tuck in behind Lando there, and then try to set him up for the next set of corners, but a little too close. Couldn't avoid contact with him.
Right, some information on Ricardo. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow. We're leading our teammate by 6.9 seconds. Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
I didn't even hit him.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
I didn't even touch him, you know? Yeah, I barely even touched him, you know? I mean, I didn't do anything wrong there. I just simply got a run on Lando and just passed him, you know? I didn't drift up into him or anything like that.
2 laps until the pit window. You'll be on inters for the next stint. We're slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep this momentum. Gap to teammate behind is 15.3 seconds.
Definitely need the new inters, I know that for sure.
Go now.
That was slow, guys. That was a really icky pit stop.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the slowest pit stops I've ever had. Definitely need to get around Antonio there. Had to get around Giovinazzi. I just need to get around Guan Yu Zhou. Alright, cleared him.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there.
Should be able to get around Dan Tankdom. Thank you for letting me past. Get around Sir Lancelot. Got him.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
Me past. Thanks, dude. And of course, Esteban just had to turn down. Esteban had to turn down on me there.
Nice move. Good job.
And I have a feeling I probably have just been screwed by my engineers. So I have a feeling these guys are probably not going to pit. But I don't know. We'll see. Couldn't stop in time. Hi, George. And I do not want to do that. Jeez, I can't. I'm just having the worst day today. You know. I just can't have anything go my way today.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up. We're leading our teammate by 2.8 seconds.
But yeah, I've probably been screwed by my engineers. I think the engineers got the strategy wrong, I think. Probably could have stayed out the entire race on the set of inters that I had. But, you know, the rears, though, were getting shot. I was afraid I'd have a blowout or something like that on one of the rear tires.
Gap to car in front is 8.2 seconds.
But I got some, hopefully if I have enough time to catch Carlos, that would be great. Because I've actually been lapping much quicker. I actually see Carlos just ahead.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Fastest lap. That's good.
Green flag.
Battles out. But yeah, so far I've been really chopping that gap down to Carlos ahead of me. Past few laps I've cut that deficit in half.
Yellow flag. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
Oh my gosh. Man, I'm just having such horrible luck today. Today's just not been a good day for me. Today's just not been a good day for me. I'm just one of those days where I have a really bad day, but you never know. Tomorrow's probably going to be better. Good thing is there's real racing on tomorrow, so that's good. And of course there's also football on tomorrow. I'm talking about American football, the NFL. Yeah, I'm doing what I can to try to reel in the pack in front of me. I've been gaining on them every lap and closing that gap down.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
But yeah, I had a feeling they weren't going to pit. I had a feeling they were going to try to go on the tires. Now the challenge is going to be getting around them. Fastest lap.
Final lap of the race.
Yeah, just have fastest lap. Whoa, that was good, really good save right there. Sneak by Carlos. It's not bad.
You gave it your best, but it just wasn't our day today. It's been an incredible season. We'll come back stronger next year.
Yeah, my engineer screwed me. So, guess I probably...
And so the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed.
Maybe we might see that tomorrow. Max Verstappen, the real-life champion. But I don't know. I mean, Mercedes have the upper hand in Saudi Arabia. But in Abu Dhabi, though, Red Bull I think might have a chance. We'll see what happens in the race tomorrow. I think it's going to be a crazy race tomorrow.
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
Our winners are heading to the podium right now. AlphaTauri have done an exceptional job when it comes to forging new talent and seeing them take home the victory. Today is a huge positive for the future of the sport.
Yeah, I got screwed by my engineers. Yep, they're all fired. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not going to fire them.
So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Bird. There was a lot going on all down the field, but they were the only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. And it's another title in the bag for Red Bull. After a long and hard-fought season, they built an astonishing car this year, and the glory they'll be taking back to Milton Keynes is fully deserved. Meanwhile, AlphaTauri's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Yeah, AlphaTauri are eating up the gap to me in the constructors.
That was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. How do you feel the competition is for you this?
Yeah, really good, actually.
Would you say things between you and your rival got a bit heated today? Do you have any comments about the collisions?
Not talking about that.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Just that it's tough racing in the wet because you know there's going to be a bunch of collisions in the rain. I mean, everybody knows that. So, yeah. But either way, back at team headquarters, preparation for Brazil. And those aero upgrades finally coming. Alright, it's, help Louis out. Alright, well I got these, and unfortunately I gotta redo that. And that'll be on the car after, Brazil, so. But either way, I'll have that out of the box and ready to go. But yeah, I gotta save up enough money. See, yeah, Louis' contract is 7.1. Got enough money for him, but I also need to have enough money to get the last upgrade to the powertrain, so I can get the fabrication for that. It's 8 million, 8 for that. So I'm gonna need at least a little over 15.1. I don't think that's gonna be enough to get both before the end of the season.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
That's no problem. I've already done that. So either way, on the next episode, we're in Brazil at the legendary Interlagos circuit. I'll see you guys in Senna country. Bye.